Hello everyone, I am Cherylline, currently here with someone for our interview session today. Now without further ado, let's start with the first question. So for the first question, do you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, okay. Hello everyone, my name is Dayang Izati binti Mohd Izan. You guys can call me Dayang or Yaya. I am 21 years old right now and currently live in Putatan with my grandmother.
Okay, now for the second question, what languages do you understand or speak the most?
The languages that I speak and understand the most is firstly Malay language, second English and Bajau fluently, and a little bit of Korean and Arabic.
Okay, now for the third question, which language do you use most at home or at work?
For at home, I use the most language is Malay, a little bit of English when I'm with my uncle's family, and Bajau for me to talk with my grandma. For at work or at college, I will talk fluently and completely in Malay and English only.
So, do you mind sharing me how fluent are you in each of these 5 languages?
Okay, for the first language, which is Malay, I fluent both in speaking and writing. For English language, I fluent in writing and a little bit of speaking, just for daily conversation.
Okay.
And for the third language, which is Bajau, I understand both. I can speak and write for Bajau. And the fourth language, which is the Korean language, I can write fluently, but I can't speak fluently.
Okay.
But I just can speak like a daily conversation, like the basic phrases. And for the last language, which is Arabic, I can understand a little bit, only a little bit. And for writing, I can write the language fluently.
How did you learn or acquire these languages? Mind to share?
For Malay and Bajau, I learned from home, from my family mostly. And for English, I learned from kindergarten. Since it was compulsory for us students. And for Korean, I learned by myself, self-taught by variety shows, K-drama, and lyrics of music. And for the last languages, which is Arabic, I learned also in kindergarten, which is compulsory for me during that time. And since my uncle is Ustad, so he taught me the Arabic by himself.
What strategies help you most in acquiring and learning these languages?
For Malay, English, and Bajau, I learn from my family, so it's easier for me to learn because I'm with them all the time. For Arabic and Korean, because it's self-taught and my interest. So, yeah, I learn just like by myself taught lah.
Based on these stories, right? Have you or did you face any challenges from learning them?
For Malay and Bajau, there's no any challenges for me. But for English, my grammar and my pronunciation. For Arabic and Korean, because it's not my mother tongue, so it's kind of hard for me on the vocabulary and on grammar, pronunciation, and so on.
In your opinion, what are the differences between learning and acquiring this language?
So in my opinion, learning is about like the process and how you know about the language. And for acquiring, it's like how you being able to actually use it naturally from your environment, like that.
What sort of advice would you like to give to people who want to learn multiple languages? Advices?
Probably you don't need to feel stressed when learning the language. Just enjoy it. Just learn by watching entertainment like that. Because if you like learn by textbook and so focus on that, you will be stressed and you will not acquire that language.
Hello Daniel, nice to meet you.
Hello Miss, very nice to meet you. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you. Alright, now we're having another interview session for today. Here we have Daniel, but before that, can you briefly introduce yourself please?
Alright, like Miss Cherylline said, my name is Danial bin Imran. I am 21 years old and I live at Putatan also.
Okay. Now, for the second questions, what languages do you speak or understand?
Well, I speak primarily in 2 languages and an extra of 1 language, which I'm not very fluent. 2 of them is Malay and English, and the other one, which I'm not fluent, is Swedish or Svenska.
I see. Now, moving on to the next one. Which languages do you use most at home or probably work?
Well, for those 2 situations, they're very different. For example, at home, I just speak Malay, which is very suitable for all of my family members because they're very used to it. But for work, I primarily speak English because I think that's a more professional setting and more broad when it comes to the literature definition.
I see. So do you mind telling me how fluent are you in each of these languages that you know?
For Malay, I'm very fluent because I immerse on it every day. To almost everyone that I talk to, I speak in Malay. And for English, I'm also very fluent because I'm exposed to it every day and I practicalize it basically. English is very practical for me in work because I know it very well and professionally.
Okay, now do you mind sharing me how did you learn or acquire these languages? Is it from work or probably family or probably environment?
Okay, so for Malay, I am very much influenced by my environment because everybody speaks Malay. I also learn a ton of it in school to refine my language to become very formal. For English, I learned it in school, but not to the extent of it, not to the absolute point. I learned English mainly on the internet, basically, because the internet is very globalized. So in order to understand it, I have to learn it by myself. And as for Swedish, I learned it through Duolingo because I'm interested in the language apparently. But for now, I'm still very much a beginner and I'm not good at it.
I see. All right. Do you mind sharing me what strategies that help you most in learning these languages? Based from your previous elaboration, I heard you stating something about Duolingo.
Yes.
Do you mind elaborating on that?
Yes, miss. I can. So my number one main point in the strategy of learning languages is immersion. Practicalize the direct method in learning, which is to immerse yourself towards it. Whether you're good at it, you're fluent at it, you understand it, it doesn't matter. You just have to jump right into the language and just practicalize it, use it every day. And in time, you will be fluent at it. And as for the internet, there's lots of textbooks, references, or manuals or dictionaries that you can use to basically understand the language itself. Primarily what you said earlier, which is Duolingo. That's a very helpful app which helps you learn language. It's basically an online or more so a digital tutor to help you understand these languages. So it's a classroom but on an application.
So were there any challenges that you faced or anything while you were learning from them?
Oh yes, many. Because there are a few challenges. One thing I can say the most is the main challenge is the interest. If you're not very much interested in a language, you will just use it to the extent of just speaking it, but not understand it in full literacy or writing or basically the literacy of the grammar and literacy of the language. You're not very good at if you're not interested. So you have to be interested in those languages in order to fully understand it and be very fluent in it. So for example, I am fluent in Malay, but that's because I forced myself. Because at the beginning, I'm not very interested towards the language. So even in school, my grades were not the best in Malay when I use it every day. But for English, because I use the internet almost every day, all the time, I'm very much interested towards it. So my grades at school were pretty good. That's the challenges.
Right. So coming from these stories of yours, do you mind sharing me what's the differences between learning and acquiring these languages?
Well, the difference between learning and acquiring a language. So for learning, you are basically intending yourself to obtain some sort of knowledge, mainly in language. So you learn it in school, you learn it through your parents, you listen and understand, comprehend towards the language. That's learning. And you practicalize it because you learn it. And as for acquiring is obtaining a language without the intention of learning. So acquiring is more to influence or daily immersion, like I said earlier. You immerse yourself towards it, whether you like it or not, whether you want to or not. For example, such as Malay language in Malaysia, you go through your daily life, but you don't even intend to learn the language, but you hear it every single time, all the time. You pass towards people, you go to school, you go to work, you listen people speaking in Malay. So that's the difference between learning and acquiring. Learning is with attention. Acquiring is autonomously acquiring, obtaining the language.
Oh, that's a good elaboration you have there. It's quite packed.
Yes.
With examples. Okay, now so for the last questions, right? Now I would like to ask you to give or perhaps share some advices or perhaps a few that you can give to people who want to learn multiple languages. Any tips?
Any tips? People who want to learn multiple languages. Well, one thing for sure, get your brain fresh. Get your brain sharp. First, you have to train the brain and make your brain healthy. So in terms of obtaining any form of knowledge, primarily in language, you're easy to learn. 2, immerse yourself. Like I said earlier, direct method. Immerse yourself in the language that you want to learn. Watch it when you consume media or entertainment, be it to the language that you learn. When you learn in education, make sure that it's in the language that you learn, whether you're good at it or not. Or for work, or for daily routines such as speaking, talking, conversation, meetings towards people. Practice it. Practice your language there. Put your language in there. The language that you intend to learn. That's basically it.
I see. Alright, that's a very good interview we have here today. Again, thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, also thank you for having me, Miss Cherylline.
Alright.
Nice to be here.
Thank you. I guess that's all for today.